Hi everyone, it's Lisa and welcome to Lisa's Stamp Studio. Today's quick tip is about using baby wipes two different ways. One is to create a beautiful multicolored background and the other one is to use for multicolored stamping with a solid image. I'm going to be using a styrofoam paper plate to put the baby wipes on because it's disposable and I don't have to worry about getting another dish stained. You're going to pull out approximately 3 baby wipes. I'm going to fold mine in half. And what we're looking to do is we're looking to make this into an ink pad. Know ahead of time what size stamp that you're going to use so that you know how much circumference of this to cover with ink. I'm going to be using 3 colors. I've got Blushing Bride, so I'm going to drop some drops of that on here. And I know that I'm using a long stamp, and I'm just going to make drops here. There's no rhyme or reason or no pattern to this. The next is Melon Mambo, and I'm going to drop that in between, and you're going to see that it bleeds from the moisture in the baby wipe. It does not matter what baby wipes that you use, so find the cheapest ones. Next is Berry Burst, and then I'm going to fill in some of those white areas. When you're stamping with a solid stamp, you don't want any white areas, so you want to make sure that you have it filled in. And in this case, you can see I'm going to be able to go back, and I'm going to have to fill in some other areas as well. So I'll go back now and I'll add some more Blushing Bride. You can use any 3 colors that you want. Keep in mind, as they bleed together, certain colors will make another tone. So for instance, if you're using yellow and blue, as it bleeds together, it's going to make green. I have pulled out the border image, and this is from the stamp set called Floral Phrases. Really pretty, isn't it? It's been around for a while. And I know that at first look, your instinct would be to go with the solid floral image, but I want to show you how cool the background looks with this border image. So I've got my plate here and I've got a piece of Whisper White cardstock and I've got finished cards to share with you, so make sure you hang with me to the end. You're not going to want to go like this. You don't want to muddy up the ink. So I'm going to press it in and then I'm going to lift and then I'm going to stamp down here at the bottom. And you're going to get that beautiful multi-toned image. The great thing about this is you can use it until it runs too light. Take a look at this. I created 10 note cards and envelopes with this exact same technique, and I could have kept going. Really simple. So all you have to do is just keep inking it up and keep stamping again. So this time I'll ink it up again, and then I'll stamp here. And what's great too is you can kind of keep going and your shade's going to be a little bit lighter without re-inking. So you can get quite a few cards out of one impression. Now let me show you the second way. I'm going to fold them in half and I'm going to fold them in half again. And we're working right here along the folded edge. And I'm going to use the exact same colors as I have before. And I'm going to drop them next to each other. So I'm going to do one here and I'm going to leave a little room. And I'll switch now over to the Melon Mambo. And this is the Berry Burst. If you have an area with a little bit of white, it's totally fine. Now I'm using a piece of glossy white cardstock. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hold it down here at the folded end. That's to help keep your fingers clean. And then all you're going to do is you're going to swipe this across your cardstock. So I'm going to start here and I'm going to pull. Look at that. And then I can turn it. And I can fill in those areas if I'd like. I've got a finished card with this technique as well. You're going to need to let this sit and dry. You can take your heat tool on speed 1, which is the lowest setting, and speed up the drying process. But when it's finished, I didn't want to take away from that beautiful background. Look at this. And no two are going to be the same. The great thing is there's enough residual ink on here for you to do numerous cards. And they will get lighter as you use it, but it's really stunning. Isn't this pretty? You're going to find this greeting came from the Friendly Expressions stamp set. You'll be able to find pictures of today's completed cards in the link to this video below if you're here from YouTube. If you don't already have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and you're interested in purchasing Stampin' Up! Supplies, I would be more than happy to send you a complimentary copy of the annual catalog. Just leave me a comment below. Thanks so much for joining me, everyone. I look forward to seeing you next time for another quick tip. Have a great day.